There's a bear in the bath. List of characters: Liza's mother, Liza Jack, the bear, and narrator. Liza looked out the window and saw a bear sitting in the garden, so she went outside and asked him, "What are you doing in my garden?" "I'm here for a visit." "Why?" "Why not?" I don't know exactly." "Exactly. And by the way, when bears come to visit, they usually get invited in." "Oh, please come in." The bear looked around the kitchen. Would you like something to eat?" Like what?" Porridge." "What makes you think bears like porridge?" "Well, when Goldilocks went to the Three Bears' house..." "Oh, that. You don't believe any of that, do you? Next you'll be saying all bears like honey." The bear poured himself a cup of coffee. What's your name?" "Jam." "Nobody is called Jam." "I am." "How come?" The bear helped himself to a cookie and said, "My mother loved Jam more than anything else in the world, and she had me and loved me more than anything in the world, so she called me Jam." "I see. It seems like a funny name for a bear." But Liza didn't see at all the bear wasn't listening. He turned on the radio and was dancing and spilling potato chips everywhere. He danced into the hall, twisting and twirling, and into the living room, and then laid down on the sofa. "Oh, you're a good dancer." "I know. But then he picked up the newspaper. I'm also brilliant at crossword puzzles." "That's showing off." "What is?" "Boasting about how good you are at something." "Oh no, boasting is very unattractive in a child, but boasting when you're a bear is quite acceptable." "Really?" "Yes, really. Now, what is the word for something you can't stand? 10 letters. "I don't know." "Unbearable." "That's brilliant." "Yes, I told you I was." Then he jumped up and started to dance again. "I dance the tango best of all." What's a tango?" The bear took a rose from the vase, placed it between his teeth and grabbed Liza around the waist and marched up and down the room, singing and leaping and swirling Liza around with him until she fell down in a breathless heap. "Now that's a tango. Of course you have to practice a lot before you can do it as well as me." What's upstairs?" the bear asked, even though he was already upstairs. "My room." It needs trees." "Trees?" "Definitely. A few big trees growing in here could give it style, make it more like a forest." "But people don't have trees growing in their rooms, and who would want to live in a forest?" The bear picked up Liza's school jacket. He tried to put it on and split it right down the middle. Badly made." "You're too big for it." No. If a jacket doesn't fit a bear, there's something wrong with the jacket, not something wrong with the bear. Always remember that." He went into the bathroom and climbed into the tub. It was a very tight fit. This tub is too small." "Well, it's big enough for me." "What's the use of that if it's not big enough for a bear?" Just then, Liza heard her mother come in. She'd been chatting with her next-door neighbor. "Time for dinner." "There's a bear in the bath." "Is there, sweetheart? That's nice. What's his name?" "Jam." "Oh, I forgot. Never mind. I'll get some tomorrow." When Liza went back into the bathroom, the bear was drinking shampoo and wearing frilly underwear on his head. "How do I look?" "You look like a bear with a frilly underwear on his head." Before Liza was finished, the bear had gone into her brother's room. Jack was standing up in his crib, looking rosy from his nap. "Candy!" Jack was very excited to see Jam. "No, Jam. He's not very bright, is he?" "Well, he's only 2. "When I was 2, I could count up to 1,104 and play the violin." Bear scooped Jack out of his crib, and Liza's mother called from downstairs. "Liza, have you finished your homework yet?" "Mommy, there's a bear in Jack's room giving Jack a bear hug." "Oh, that's nice. Tell Jack to say thank you." I think it's time to go." "Where to?" "Oh, just somewhere. I lead a very busy life, you know. I've got a singing lesson at 4. "I didn't know that bears sang." "Let's face it, you didn't know much at all about bears until you met me."
That's true.
What will you do when I'm gone?
I have to do my homework. I have to write about what I've done today.
That's easy. Just write that you met this totally wonderful, clever, fascinating bear.
No one would believe me.
And they didn't. The end.